Hello, everybody, and welcome to. I should probably do that, right? I mean, I'm not used to using this screen anymore. I used to use my laptop and my dual monitors, but when I specifically discuss Aurora, it's easier to do on this computer because I have access to all the different tabs I need for all the Aurora stuff. So, hello everybody, welcome to Coffee with Chloe in the Morning. I am Chloe. I have water today, not coffee, but I'm going to be doing a quick stream on Aurora. It's an Ethereum virtual machine built as a smart contract on the Near protocol blockchain. A lot of words there. But the idea is Aurora allows Ethereum developers to build their Ethereum smart contracts directly onto Aurora, which can have lower gas fees for users, shorter block times, other potential benefits. But today we're specifically talking about the vote token, what it is, why is it important, and specifically it's going to try and empower the Aurora community with some governance. So in May, the Aurora Plus was launched a few months ago, and I did a video about it. And you can see we have our Aurora Plus here. We have a few Aurora tokens. We're earning on average 89% APR. Aurora Plus gives you 50 free transactions per month, and you can actually vote. We have 1,000 votes out of a possible 5.7 million. Not bad. My voting power is 0.017%. So you also earn some other tokens, yada yada yada. So this is Aurora Plus. So with this launch, many new features were announced, including a feature for the protocol's governance. Now we actually launched it, the Vote token. It's a decentralized governance platform to empower the community to govern the protocol themselves. So how to get Vote? You get Vote by staking Aurora on Aurora Plus, just like you stake some Aurora on Aurora Plus, and you get some votes. Pretty cool. You might be doing it already. Yes, we are. Similar to the other staking mechanisms, the amount of tokens you can earn is directly proportional to the duration and the amount of tokens being staked. In other words, the longer you stake, the more vote you can receive, yada yada yada. So if you truly believe in the governance, you get more tokens. So once you've earned Vote, you have two options. You can directly vote on the DAO to elect a new DAO member, or send your vote to a third-party delegate. So obviously, we're going to vote for ourselves. The whole point of having these tokens is to vote, and so yeah, we're also going to be transferring some of our Aurora tokens out of Burrow. We had our Aurora tokens in Burrow for a while, just to support the Burrow platform and earn some nice juicy 116% rewards, which is that dropped quite a bit. So for 47% rewards, but actually, let me unlock my ledger real quick. Sorry, I mean not sorry, but oops, I almost did it. Oops, I did it wrong. See what you guys made me do? Oh gosh. It's hard to talk and ledger at the same time. But first things first, I've used Burrow many times. I consider a Burrow almost our like little savings account, but it is a near native savings account. And so you could see you could have LI near deposited, USDC, some other Ethereum stablecoins deposited, some WBTC and Aurora, but you can't actually borrow off of some of these tokens. So this is not a this is not a video on lending and borrowing. And so we'll try and keep it really simple for now. For now, we know we have around $7,500 US of Aurora in here. If we change it to show us as token values, we'll know that we have around 4,500 Aurora here. So we're going to hit max, and it's not going to change our health factor. Okay, so we're going to hit max, we're going to hit confirm, and the health factor of our portfolio will stay exactly the same. This is because we weren't actually borrowing anything against our Aurora tokens. We were just depositing them, earning some Burrow tokens, and trying to ensure we can continue supporting Burrow, continue earning some Burrow tokens, using those tokens to continue support the rest of the marmaj community. But with the new launch of the Vote token, it makes more sense to have. So yeah, daily rewards dropped by $3 a day. APY dropped by quite a bit, and now you can actually see a little more realistic of the view on our savings account, right? So our savings account, we lose 0.57% on our pools, and we earn 5% in Burr tokens off of our net liquidity. So even with a health factor around 110%, without all that Aurora boosting up our portfolio, we're still earning around $3.80 a day. We're around, because this is the total rewards, but you got to think of your APY, your rewards minus what you owe. So we're earning about $4 a day on net liquidity of around 17 grand. It's not perfect by any means. It's not even that wonderful, but it does allow us to have a portfolio of ST near where we can borrow W near off of those assets. We keep it very simple. Let's even come here. Let's claim these assets real quick. And then let's use the wonderful Rainbow Bridge. So whenever I want to get to the Rainbow Bridge, I normally, will come to the ref finance page, and I'll use the drop down where it says bridge to from. I'm pretty sure if you come here, there's probably also a bridge. See, on the Aurora Plus page, you can just hit bridge, and you can say, you know what, I want a bridge from near, because we know that Burrow is on near, and so in our near wallet on marmaj, we should see some Aurora tokens pop up here in a second. I'm probably not going to wait though. I am going to refresh the page because I don't like waiting for the near wallet, which is generally not the fastest, and also does not update on its own. But eventually, it is there. It is there. I think it's the second token there. Anyways, we're at the Rainbow Bridge. Let's just continue. We are going to be bridging from near to Aurora. We're going to continue, and hopefully our wallet now shows us, woohoo, we have some Aurora tokens, yay. And all we're going to do is say, okay, you know what, send all of them. Okay, send all of them from near, marmaj.near, over to Aurora 0x7165AC. If I check my MetaMask account, I will know that 0x7165AC is the correct account. So we are going to transfer. So this whole cross-chain stuff is always a bit scary. Not as scary, I suppose, if you're going cross-chain from near to Aurora, because Aurora is just a smart contract on near. So you're not going from like Ethereum to near, or from near to Binance Chain, or from Binance Chain to Polygon. You're kind of staying within the same blockchain, kind of. And look, transfer completed. Like, that was not instant. It took a second or 2 seconds to go through. But when we come back here, we will see this update, and it'll say we have extra tokens to deposit. I might have to click stake. There you go. We have 4,000. We're going to deposit them all, and we're going to claim pending rewards. To do this, you'll see MetaMask pop up. Go to the MetaMask on my ledger. I will say switch network so that it can go from Ethereum native to the Aurora RPC. Hopefully my specific RPC for the free transactions, right? 43 free transactions. And you can see that it is because in the top right hand corner it shows Aurora Plus. If I use just the Aurora RPC, the public one, I would pay a little bit of fees, right? But it would still go through just fine. So the way it works is you have your personal RPC, don't share it with anyone, you get 50 free transactions a month. If you run out, you can still send transactions through the public RPC. The public RPC costs money. You can run your own RPC if you'd like. Send transactions through there. That'll also cost you money. But the more Aurora you have staked, the more free transactions you'll receive in the future, is what I've heard on one of the streams from the CEO of Aurora. And so, one of the main benefits of this will be that as we stake our 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, whatever amount of Aurora we end up having, our plan is to stake all of them. And this hopefully gives a clear picture understanding of where some of the marmaj farm rewards come from. So when people come here and they go to this marmaj ST near farm and they deposit their tokens as rewards, people sometimes wonder, okay, well, where are these token rewards coming from? Well, we claim lots of ref tokens. So right now we have 0.255 ref tokens. Well, if we come here and claim a bunch of these things, right, we'll have a bunch more ref. And so you can kind of see where the ref and the XREF might come from for the marmaj rewards, right? So for example, if this will, so the meta, right? We have a bunch of meta, that's where the meta might come from, right? If you're wondering where Aurora tokens come from, right? That would be from Aurora Plus. We also get USN, Bastion, Tri-Solaris, Origami, and other apps that might join into the Aurora staking. So maybe this is where future rewards could come from for the marmaj farm. So we have XREF, which comes from the ref rewards. We have Burrow token rewards, which, I mean, in my opinion, is relatively clear. We already have 500 Burr, and we earn around 200 Burr a day now, a little more than that, maybe 250. Okay, we have USN, which we've shown comes from this USN area here. We have Aurora, which is obviously comes from Aurora Plus as well. We have Pixel tokens, which actually mostly come from the PXT farm at the moment. But the Pixel token team did send us a good chunk of Pixel tokens previously, as we joined with we partnered with their project. And the marmaj DAO is going to be kind of absorbing a lot of the Pixel dApps projects in the future. So the rewards from there should be self-explanatory, hopefully moving forward. When it comes to meta, again, we kind of showed we get lots of meta rewards from ref in general, also from Burrow, right? If you look at our portfolio, we get quite a bit of meta here, and that's from depositing ST near. It's about 178 meta a day from Burrow. We also have Ref, which comes from the Ref platform. We have ST Near, which we actually don't get any ST Near from anywhere, so we might stop doing ST Near, and instead we might do LI Near, because we do earn LI Near from from Ref on the farm, and we do earn 0.06 LI Near a day from Burrow. So over time, that could be enough to start adding to the farm. So we're probably going to remove the ST Near rewards and add LI Near rewards, or maybe we'll do both. But anyways, we also have the marmaj rewards. So hopefully this starts to show where the rewards are coming from for the marmaj farm or farms in the future. And it shows you, first of all, why would you even deposit Aurora into Aurora Plus? So why do you care about Aurora Plus? Because you get 50 free transactions a month. In my opinion, that is worth it enough to use Aurora Plus, because you can start testing out the Ethereum virtual machine. You can start testing out some applications, like all the applications listed here, without paying gas fees for using the network. Awesome. So that's a great start. Sorry, just checking my audio, making sure it's working. It very well could not be, but hopefully the audio is good. Okay, so you are now getting 50 free transactions a month, and maybe now you have some Aurora tokens, but why would you deposit them here? Well, you're going to earn 89% APR. If you deposit your Aurora tokens into Burrow, you'll only earn, well, it changes drastically. It was at 50%, and then I withdrew, so now it's at 74%. Either way, you're going to earn less on Burrow than you would earn on Aurora Plus generally. The reason for that is because there's a cooldown of about 2 days for all the assets you want to withdraw. So I get some Aurora Vote tokens in 2 days. I get all this stuff, right, in 2 days. And then the Aurora tokens automatically compound. Hopefully that gives a brief understanding of, why someone might rather have their tokens in Aurora and earn less over the year, because they don't want to wait 2 days to get their assets out. So even unstake, right? Your unstaked Aurora will become available to withdraw after a 2-day cooldown period. So if you want your assets right away, you would not deposit it into Aurora Plus. Hopefully that's clear. Everyone on this video saw me withdraw from Burrow. It was pretty much instant. Went across the Rainbow Bridge, pretty much instant. But this is not, this is not instant, right? You will have to wait 2 days, not only for the Aurora, but for the rewards. Whereas on Burrow, if I'm earning 74% in Aurora tokens, that means that I can go withdraw that immediately, which is a lot of a benefit for many people. Where here, this 89% actually isn't all in Aurora. Only 37% of it is in Aurora, and a good chunk of it is in USN, for example. So for us, that's not the benefit, because without me having to sit there and manage things on my own, I know that we're going to get a steady amount of stablecoin every month, and we're going to distribute that to the marmaj community, and it's going to flow back in that way. Okay, so we realized that you can start voting. So in the future, there will also be a variety of governance-related options available to empower the Aurora community to govern and grow the ecosystem together. That's pretty cool. Want to take part in the Aurora governance? Join Aurora Plus today. So just aurora.plus, we can click it. It's literally just aurora.plus is the website. So, and for me, it goes to the dashboard because I've already logged in. Oops. Reopen, close tab, and then hit the back button because, Join Aurora Plus today, accumulate the vote token, and get ready for future elections. So obviously, in these future elections that they have, the marmaj DAO is going to put themselves up as someone to be voted for. And so add vote to MetaMask. That's relatively important. I want to make sure that I could actually see how many vote tokens we have. Right now it's saying we have 0. Claim 5.5 votes. Oh, so look, we have 5 withdrawals in cooldown, right? I'm going to do this on the screen so we can all see it. So 996.9 available in 2 days. But if I click, see? Pending 5.5. You're earning more votes over time. That's very interesting. It's interesting. We'll see how this goes. And so look, it's going up. Now it's 6.1. But if I do this, it's going to reset the timer for all of my cooldowns. If I hit claim, it's going to open MetaMask, I'm pretty sure. I don't like this either. So on Near, you could have a gas key where, what's a good example? This is a relatively good example. So I can hit this, right? Tell it to go into a hell dungeon. This is an on-chain transaction, right? It's saying, oh, can I do this? It's doing the on-chain transaction, and I haven't done any signing on my ledger. I haven't done any MetaMask stuff. It just knows that it has a certain amount of allowance to spend on my account, 0.25 Near. This, first of all, I'm pretty sure is supposed to open my MetaMask, but it isn't. So we'll see actually what it decides to do. It says claiming. It says that. I don't know if it is. Either way, I do have to go to a meeting soon, so we're not going to spend all day trying to get this to work. But hopefully this video gives a better understanding of what Aurora is. First of all, it's an Ethereum virtual machine built on the Near protocol blockchain as a smart contract that allows for scalability and whatever else of Ethereum, portability, all that stuff. And the vote token specifically allows for Aurora token holders to deposit their Aurora tokens into Aurora Plus, which is a platform that gives you your own private RPC for 50 free transactions a month. And you'll see that I had 43 before, now I have 41. It renews in 1 day. So technically, I should probably do a few more transactions before it renews. So for example, some of the Auroras that I might normally do is like going to Bastion, for example. And at Bastion, I might go to, it shows a dashboard. Oh, this is probably going to show a dashboard just for the whole app and not just for me, sadly. Okay, I'm only in the Aurora ecosystem hub. Oh yeah, all I do is stake Bastion. I forget, honestly. So I have some unclaimed rewards. Almost nothing. Let's see. Sorry, I'm checking if Bastion's been added to MetaMask yet. Loading tokens. A bunch of tokens. I don't see Bastion. So let's do fun stuff like that. I'm glad that the UIs here are getting more fun. I earned my 6.7% on the Bastion tokens. And so it's kind of funny, right? It would obviously make more sense to just like dump the Bastion tokens, and even just dump it for more Aurora, right? Like it makes more sense to just dump the Bastion that only earns you 6.5% and get more Aurora, which would earn us 89%. And we're probably going to start doing that. So for example, Solaris is a decentralized exchange. And so we were testing out some of the applications from previously, accept update. But moving forward, realistically, what we're going to start doing is for the really, really tiny volume tokens. So for example, we deposit all these tokens, but we're only receiving 0.11% in Solaris, 2% in Bastion, and almost 2% in Origami. So realistically, we're going to take these Origami tokens, we don't do much with them, and so we're just going to sell it back to Aurora. Because we don't have any on us, right? So, routed through standard AMM, approve. So this is why I'm using all of these free transactions now, to be honest, right? Every time you use a decentralized exchange for a new token, you've got to approve the token. Then you've got to swap the token. And so because this is all free for today at least, I might as well get all this stuff done today. And then, once a month, we'll probably sell all these things before the new farm and then dump, put everything into the farm. So for example, the smaller tokens we'll sell, and then we'll bring over some Aurora and some USN for the farm. Oh shoot. For some reason I thought I already did it, but I didn't. Okay. It is pretty quick. I'm just not used to the UI of Ethereum or EVMs anymore. So I like experimenting with Aurora from time to time because it allows me to still be supporting the Near ecosystem while also, that's pretty good. 4 Aurora tokens? It's like $8. Not bad. But yeah, it allows me to educate myself, educate the marmaj community on EVMs while still supporting the Near ecosystem. And so we're going to be doing more videos on Aurora going forward. Hopefully, partnering. I mean, we've been partnering with Aurora since the launch, I guess, since before their launch. But hopefully, just trying to educate people more on why they might want to even start using Aurora and what are some of the first steps. So first steps is getting your own RPC so you can get free transactions. Once you have free transactions, like I have 14 try. What am I supposed to do with 14 try? I really don't know. But we're just going to keep it there because that's relatively useless. What other tokens should we have? Oh, Bastion. We'll do something with that next time or something like that. But for example, we have like 25 Bastion to claim here. I might even just, so for example, unstake just to claim it all. And then this one, it doesn't auto claim rewards for you. I think because Aurora has really small blocks, and so in Ethereum you can do like 20 things in one block because it has higher, larger block sizes. But because Aurora's block sizes are so small, generally you have to like do one transaction at a time. Waiting for approval, which never actually came. I think this time it's just my computer going really slow. But maybe we refresh the page. Maybe. Okay, yeah, we're going to reload the page. I have a meeting in 5 minutes, and I would like to get some of this done. Unstake. Unstake. Please approve the transaction in your wallet. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, my friend. Oh my. So now you can all see that MetaMask takes just as long or longer than the Near wallet native. I kind of forget that sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, oh man, I wish I had MetaMask. And then I realize, no, MetaMask just as slow. But when Aurora, I will say this. When Aurora just came out, when Aurora Plus just came out, it was very unusable, in my opinion. And now I'm having little to no troubles. Like, if you watch some of my older streams in Aurora, I was just sitting there, like, basically shitting on it for, like, 20 minutes at times. Because I just could not get things done. It was unusable for me as a person who's like, I might actually build a business on here. I might actually build a whole community on here. It makes you claim them individually. I have free transactions. You're lucky. So this is kind of the example, right? Where with larger blocks, you can get away with stuff like this, where it's like, oh, pay $6 to do these 25 actions, or, you know, I guess it's more than $6. But the issue I have with Aurora sometimes is that because you have to do each action individually, normally you got to pay for each one. Again, the benefit of Aurora is that you don't have to actually pay for up to 50 transactions a month. So even though I just have to put, you know, one transaction to claim my Bastion, one transaction to claim the Bastion here, one transaction to claim the Near here, and then it's going to be another transaction to, right, I'm going to have to go to Bastion, and then I'm going to have to, oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. This is definitely my computer, like insanely slow right now. I mean, I'm trying to stream. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping 10% of the frames. This is why I can't stream on this MacBook anymore. I'm gonna try closing some stuff, but I think this is just the Mac Mini can't handle all this stuff anymore like it used to. Sad times. Okay, claimed. Let's claim the Near. This is all just taking a while, but it doesn't matter too much. We have 3 minutes before the meeting, and we should maybe make it. Bastion. Okay, so we're going to have to... Oh my gosh, if this loads, which it will. It might just take like 30 seconds. Less than 30 seconds. Hey, hey. So yeah, again, I think I'm doing Aurora a disservice. But I mean, I am using a pretty new Mac Mini, like 2-3 years old Mac Mini, not that new, I guess. So now we've got a little bit of Near as well, which is awesome, not much whatsoever. And now we're gonna try selling all of our Bastion, and it's gonna say, wait, you have to approve Bastion, and we're gonna say, sure, sounds good. And we're gonna get 30 Aurora for this one. Right, so we're gonna approve, confirm, and then we might even have, oh no, that's it. Okay. And this is the last transaction. Oh no, not the last transaction actually, sorry. Oops. Swap. And now we're going to deposit this Aurora. So hopefully this gives a bit of an example of how we plan to use Aurora Plus going forward, purely on an economic standpoint. We want more free transactions. We want to be able to earn more Aurora and more USN for the marmaj farm. We're going to be selling the other rewards for now, just because they're so small in amount and value, for more Aurora, so then we can just put the Aurora back into the AMM. So, for example, now the actual last step would be staking some more Aurora. So it says, hey, you have 4 Aurora available. I thought we had more than that. Let's see. Maybe I have to refresh the page. I thought we had 4 plus 30. 34. Let's see. I have a meeting in like 1 minute. But it's okay. We're gonna get this. So we're gonna stake 34. And you can see now I have 34 monthly transactions. Discard rewards. I can't claim pending rewards. Anyways, you can see how 50 transactions a month is not that much. Simply going through one of these flows or going through a flow like this once a week would use all 50 transactions. And so for the Marmaj Foundation, we try and go through this flow once a week maximum. These days, generally though, it's more like once a month, just to get things ready for the next farm. So this is my once a month for the most part, although I'll do some maintenance later on this month. But this was just so that, why did we do this? Just so we'll talk about Aurora Plus, but the vote token specifically. We wanted to move our Aurora over from Burrow back to Aurora Plus so that we can get more vote tokens and vote in governance. The Burr token is great, but not really what we're looking for. So hopefully this video was helpful. I've got to hop off for a meeting now, but thanks for potentially coming on.